Well, what do we have here? Discord, apparently, according to reports, has just suffered a major data breach with some users' information and photo IDs being compromised. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't like submitting any photo ID to any of these tech companies, because all it takes is one data breach, one hack, one mishap, and all your shit's out there for the world to see, for hackers and scammers and fraudsters to do what they want with your information. And sorry to my brothers and sisters out there in the UK, London, England, the great nation of Britain, you're fucked. Pardon my language, because your government, your tyrannical authoritarian government, has made it into law to where you guys have to submit photo ID to use Discord now, apparently. Like, I shit you not, for my American audience, these people over there actually have to submit their ID just to use Discord or apps like, I believe now, like Twitter, sometimes Instagram. YouTube, I'm hearing, is kind of forcing certain people to use their ID to actually watch videos. Correct me if I'm wrong, all in the efforts to protect the children. Yeah, we already know that's all BS, but anyway, according to certain users, they've received this email from Discord saying, "Hello, we're reaching out to you because of a recent security incident on September 20th involving your personal data. Specifically, an unauthorized party gained limited access to a third-party customer service system used by Discord. We have confirmed that some of your personal data associated with your contact with our customer support or trust and safety teams was exposed in this incident. This may include your name, Discord username, email, and other contact details if you provided them," which is pretty much a gold mine for fraudsters or scammers who want to sign you up for shitty websites that will send you links to your email addresses that could potentially steal your credit card information. They also say limited payment information, including payment type, last 4 digits of your credit card, and purchase history if associated with your account has been leaked to. Wow, thanks Discord. They say IP addresses as well, messages and attachments sent to our customer support or trust and safety agents. However, they say the incident did not include full credit card numbers or CCV codes. Your physical address, although it did leak your IP address, which pretty much is attached to your physical address, it did not leak your actual physical address. Okay. Your messages, by the way, guys, if you have somebody's IP address, you could pretty much know their physical address in like less than 5 seconds. But that's besides the point. They say your messages or activity on Discord beyond what you may have discussed with customer support or trust and safety agents, which, by the way, a lot of people tend to, give up private information about what is going on with their account or interactions they may have had in Discord to customer service agents. Like, a lot of shit, believe it or not, is sent to customer service agents in the thought that this is a private email exchange. This is a private company. They would never dare have a leak or a hack and share this embarrassing, compromised information that I'm sharing with them. Mind you, these are just regular people, human beings on the other side of this computer servicing your customer service ticket. Like, I'm telling you, I have multiple friends who literally do this job IRL. They're just regular people, bro, like you and I. They also say in this last bit, your Discord password or authentication data has not been leaked either. So they say. You could take their word for it. They also say directly from their update on a security incident involving third-party customer service, they basically made a press announcement, a press release regarding the situation. It's kind of low-key though. They've not announced it on Twitter as far as I can see, but they say, "So what are we going to do about this? Discord has and will continue to take all appropriate steps in response to the situation. As standard, we will continue to frequently audit our third-party systems to ensure they meet our security and privacy standards. In addition, we have notified relevant data protection authorities, proactively engaged with law enforcement to investigate this attack, and reviewed our threat detection systems and security controls for third-party support providers." And as for the next steps, looking ahead, we recommend impacted users stay alert when receiving messages or other communication that may seem suspicious. We have service agents on hand to answer questions and provide additional support. We take our responsibility to protect your personal data seriously and understand the inconvenience and concern this may cause. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in this specific case, the hackers pretty much have your IP address. They have photo ID for people in geolocked regions where you need photo ID to use Discord. They have private messages you may have shared with a customer rep support or whatever, including that of compromised images that may have been leaked or shared within a Discord server. You think these people are like stewards of your rights and protections online on this private platform, but I promise you, to. They're just regular people, as vulnerable as you and I. So even if they are a customer service representative or agent on the other line or the other side of the screen, you should not send them specific information. Like, if you don't want it leaked, or if you don't want to be compromised in the future potentially, you need to make sure and watch out for what you're actually sending over the internet. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, be sure to go follow my Spotify podcast page, Maury in the Morning. All links are in the description. Maury in the morning and night, by the way. As stated in my last video, I'm gonna, I'm kind of changing the format of my content. We're gonna be doing multiple news stories or stories in one video to cater to the people who don't watch my content but do listen while running errands and chores or driving, and kind of just want to listen to something while running errands. Some of my video content will be uploaded to the podcast platform. Not all of them, but most of them. And I'm probably going to be tapping into Apple Music as well. So be sure to go on over to Maury in the Morning. Links in the description. Also, be sure to give me a follow on Instagram, Maury HQ. Links are in the description. DM, send me stories or news topics you guys want me to cover on this channel. Now, I did upload a video last night about the Diddy situation, him being sentenced to 4 years, but that was taken down by YouTube, demonetized. I don't know what I said specifically, but I made a whole video talking about the situation, and basically he was originally going to get 11 years, but I suppose through the power of his lawyers be certain charges, and now it has been reduced to 4 years with some time charged, I believe, to the point to where he may be able to get out potentially next year or 2027. So 2026, 2027, Diddy might be back out on these streets free and alive and well. So that's crazy. And here we have this story bubbling up that I think I want to make a full video on. I'm not entirely sure, but this Cool Kicks guy, Feared Buck, reported on saying Cool Kicks was raided yesterday by the LAPD's Bunko/Forgery division. I'm supposing this is a division for fraud and scam-like activities, counterfeit products from like China and stuff, of which this guy was allegedly selling. They say this division handles fraud and counterfeit goods cases, leading to the arrest of founder Ideal Shams on felony charges related to alleged fraud. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you run a store of any sort that your clients, your customers believe to be authentic, like in this case, this guy was selling sneakers, sneakerheads and the alike are assuming that the products are legit and real, and one day, they may keep it, they may sell it. And if you're out here, profiting millions of dollars per year selling counterfeit goods from China, in the sneaker community, they call these fake sneakers reps, and there's different tiers to reps, some like C tier, B tier, A tier, S tier, or whatever. This guy Ideal may have had like actual connections to the same very manufacturers that, let's say, an Adidas or Asics or Nike may have in China, literally getting bar for bar the same type of sneakers, just without the proper like authentication or barcodes or whatever. Essentially counterfeit goods, right? Like technically you could have the same exact sneaker, but just not authorized by Nike and it be counterfeit. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but it is business, and he was violating that law. And now, according to this report, he has been booked on Thursday, October 2nd by LAPD Bunko Forgery Division on felony charges related to fraud. The arrest took place around 4:45 p.m. local time, with booking logged at 6:32 p.m. the same evening. Jail records indicate no bail was set, and he was released early on Friday, October 3rd on own recognizance, OR, pending trial. And here, as you can see, his booking details. Booking number 710-2352, last name Shams, first name Ideal, male, gender, race, white. What? See, this is how I know America is dumb. How is this guy considered white, bro? He's clearly like Arab or some type of Asian mix. What are we talking about? Anyways, he's 33 years old and he was born in 91, according to the rest of this booking detail sheet. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the hip-hop community, if you're in the streetwear community, the sneakerhead community, be sure that the shoes that you're getting are actually legit, authentic, approved by the manufacturers or distributors of which you're trying to buy them from. Because it's one thing if you buy it and you want to wear it and you're never going to sell it, but if you buy them, you keep them in a box, you want to keep them in mint condition, and then you plan on selling them one day, and then when you go to sell them, and a lot of these sneakers cost thousands of dollars, so when you go to resell them, there are specific methods on finding out if this is real or a genuine product or not. And when you try to resell it and you find out that it's fake, you're going to be pissed, you're going to be mad. And I'm pretty sure this guy has basically frauded out millions of dollars from his clients, his returning customers and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, this guy, it is what it is. It's scummy behavior, and I can't condone it. I can't co-sign it. Anyway, though, guys, that's it for today's video and episode for Spotify. Be sure to check out my Spotify. Links are in the description. Maury in the morning and night. Go give it a follow. Follow my Instagram as well. And yeah, until next time, everybody, catch you in the next one.